And the question is, why are angels always referred to as males? Well, that's an interesting question. Angels are simply servants of God. In fact, Psalm 103 verse 20 says this, "Bless the Lord, O you his angels, you mighty ones who do his word, obeying the voice of his word." Angels are similar to us in that they are created beings, but they're much more powerful than us, and they simply exist to do the will of God. Now, they do the will of God in different ways, and one of the ways in which they serve and minister is coming and being among human beings. And when they do that, at least when we're shown that in the Bible, the human form that they take is always a male form. They appear as men. They're described with masculine language. When they appear, they always use and are described with male pronouns. There's a account in Genesis chapter 18 where we read that, in Luke chapter 1. In fact, in the original language, the Greek is a masculine, angelos is a masculine noun. So, for a lot of reasons, every time we see them, and of course the most famous angels that we see in Scripture are Michael and Gabriel, both masculine names. And viewer wants to know why that is. And the answer is because that's God's way that He created them. Now, whether or not they are masculine in the spirit world, we don't know. But every time they take on human form, or they appear as a human being, they always take on the masculine form. I think one of the things that makes sense to me anyway is that when they take on human form, they're often or performing very masculine tasks. They're messengers, they're warriors, they're beings that require strength, maybe to destroy a city or something like that. So, and I think in most cultures, masculine has a bit of authority and protectiveness and things that human beings would instantly recognize that would make their job easier. So those are a couple of reasons that are just logical to me. I'm not necessarily going to point to a scripture, but yeah, you're right. Every time they appear in the scripture, it's always as a male. And the answer as to why that is because that's the way God created them. So hope that clarifies that just a little bit.
To have your questions answered or to learn more about the Bible, please visit us at knowyourbible.com.